My head is a forest. All of the branches extending out are just creative ideas that have come from the root of my body. Some incepted seed that said, mira, mijo. You come from a people whose paisaje is painted with all the blood of the ancestors. Most people like to think of it as some kind of travesty, algo que hacen solo los salvajes. But in this culture, we understand that this blood here is a palette. And I can show you eons and eons and eons of all of my history painted out with bright blues, with beautiful purples, with the majesty of all the colors you could see in a Mexico sunset. My parents understand this, so when they tell me respect the land, it is hard for me to hear news of Borneo on fire because of palm oil plantations. The same things we want to put in our hair to keep us soft, to keep us malleable, to keep us pretty for everybody else. Do you know how pretty a burning forest is? It is about as pretty as a burning people. It's about as pretty as a burning continent. It's about as pretty as a burning culture. Sometimes, y'all, it is not worth being the most aesthetic thing in the US if that means other countries have to look like a bloody massacre. Sometimes, if it's not people, people don't care. But guess what? Trees have always been people to my people. Animals have always been people to my people. Land has always been people to my people. So who are you really trying to be pretty for if not for the mother, if not for the sky, if not for the sun, the sky, and the mother have no eyes. So how soft is your hair and how relevant is that now? How relevant is that updo? How relevant is that eyeshadow? Sometimes we are so worried, you are so worried, I am so worried with aesthetics when we should be worried more with ethics. We should be worried more with morals. Sometimes you do gotta pull that money back even though that conditioner is $5 less expensive than that one. That one right there makes sure everyone along the chain of its supply gets an equal amount of money. That one right there makes sure that the palm oil plantation that you got that product from is actually sustainable, that nowhere else do they cut forests, that they actually stay on that plot of land. They don't look anywhere else. They don't displace a single person. They don't displace a single animal. They don't even displace a single drop from the river. Do you know how pretty that is? Do you know how attractive that is? Do you know how wonderful and stunning that is to the sun, to the wind, to the moon, to my people, to my people, to my people?